Hey, how you doing? Strike One, Retro Gamer here again. So I'm just gonna show you this monitor. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open it. I'll fast forward to the opening and then I'll just set it up. So I won't show you the actual box opening itself, but I'll show you what it's if it's any good. No, basically I bought it for my PS5 and my Series X and I've got a PC back there. So anyway, yeah. Now right now my PS5 is connected to this TV there, but the TV is getting a little bit old now. So it's a 4K, 43 inch. So I thought I want something a bit smaller and something a bit, you know, sort of like closer to me. So I thought I'd get this, and it happened to be on sale from £90 to $49.99. So I thought I'm snapping that up. So it's basically a warm-up sale, because in a few days there's all the Prime Day sales are happening on the 8th of July. So I thought I'd snap this up quick. I only had, well, when I'd seen it, I had 4 hours to buy it. So, which obviously I bought it straight away. I had a look at other monitors because I was thinking of getting another one anyway. Because this one slips out, this TV here, sometimes it slips out of HDR in the beginning, and sometimes when I'm playing Call of Duty and I'm about to run around, whatever, do whatever, it's out of sync. So I have to basically take it out of game mode HDR and then put it back into game mode HDR. So it does that, it slips out of it sometimes. So it's, you know, I have had it for years. I had it, I think, just before the pandemic, or around about the pandemic time. So yeah, so there you go. I bought it refurbished and it just had a little mark there, and I got it really cheap just because it had those little marks. So it was just a refurb, and I got it for, well, cheap at the time anyway. It's still good for DVDs, Blu-rays, whatever. So, but I'm going to use this now just for the, you know, for the gaming systems. Now, it's not HD or any, I mean 4K or nothing like that. It is a high definition monitor, so it's got eye care as well. So it lowers the blues, so you don't see the blues so much. HDMI, of course, because I need a HDMI input, and it's got the VGA. So I can plug the VGA into my old, obviously, I've got an old PC back there. It's an old Lenovo, which I use. So there you go. So I'll plug them all in at the same time. Use it with my Series X, which is over there. So I'll plug that in as well. So I have got a splitter, which I'm going to use for them, which I'll show you here. Here's it. That's a HDMI splitter. So I'll have them all plugged in at the same time, so I have to, you know, well, so I don't have to keep plugging the Xbox in and out, and the, you know, the PlayStation 5 in and out, because that has only one HDMI apparently, and one VGA. So that's cool. That's all I need. I've got a splitter, and the splitter, I use it downstairs for my 4K monitor, which I don't really need it, but I just had it for downstairs, which I didn't, you know, in my stream room, which I know I don't, you know, I know it will work because it works with my Philips 4K monitor downstairs. So, well, my gaming monitor, what I use, which is a 27 inch. So there you go, £50. I paid for it, $49.99 reduced. You know, and I bought it 2 days ago. It come today, but I did order it day before yesterday, so there was a little delay on the postage, but they did say that it's coming on the Saturday. I ordered it on the Thursday, so that's all good. So there you go. What I'll do when I've got it up and running, connected to the PlayStation 5, I'll just show you what it looks like. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the next part of the video. So this is the packaging that it came with. So what I'm doing, I'm just putting this out of the way because I don't need any of this. So that's just the instructions and stuff. That's about the energy. So this is a D, category D. That was a European plug, and that is the HDMI lead, which I don't need because I have got, obviously I'm going to plug my PlayStation into it in the splitter, what I showed you earlier. So this I don't need, but I'll keep this anyway. So this is what was provided, and this is just another instruction manual of some kind. So I'll just show you where my old one went. See, that's my old 22 Dell monitor I've put in here now, just to get out of the way. So this I don't need. I've just had to strap that up because of the feet on it, the foot on it. It's quite wide. It's just a bit wider than the box. So I'll put this one away. So this I'll just pack away and just leave it for a spare, whatever. So it was a 22-inch Dell, old school monitor, but it was decent though. It was good. It was, you know, very good. No HDMI on it though. That's why I got that one that I've just bought for £50. Well, this one is Asus or Asus, however they want to pronounce it. Right, and so I'll show you it working on the next bit. There it is. Right, so that's all set up, ready to go. So, I just checked at the back, and there isn't a VGA on there. It must have been the other model, but it did say on my description that it did have VGA, but it doesn't. But so I only needed it for the old PC, for that that Lenovo that's at the back there by the Series X. But I have got a converter, so I have got a VGA, VGA to HDMI converter. So it's just a little plug. So you see at the end of here, you just put a plug and put a thing in here, like so. It's the opposite, you know, it's the female. Put it in, put the male and female, and then you have a finger HDMI dangling at the end, and then you put the HDMI in. So into there, you know, well, put it in the splitter. So it will convert my PC into a HDMI, you know, VGA to HDMI. So I've got the lead downstairs. I've got a spare one. I use another one. I use one for my capture card, so I'm familiar with how that works. So that's fine. So there we go. So what I'm going to do right now, I've plugged in the PlayStation. So I've only got the PlayStation plugged in the splitter because I want to just see it work, how I'm going to use it. You know, I want it to work how exactly I'm going to use it. So right now, I'm expecting it to I don't know, hopefully come on or something. Now there might be a switch at the back to power it. I can't see any lights or nothing at the moment. So there we are. It's on. I've just got to remove that sticker there. So actually it looks pretty decent in the flesh. I mean, it's a bit grainy because I've had to shut the curtains because it's hella sunny and it's super hot. So I've just, and you know, the sun's south facing this particular room, so I've had to do the curtains. But yeah, it's looking really good. So what I had to do though, I had to take, while it was in the 4K TV, take the PlayStation down to 1080p. So this is a 1080p monitor. Yeah, this is 1080p. It doesn't go any higher. So this right now was just set to 1440p. So before I plugged it into the monitor, I thought I'd do that first. So you know, I had to adjust it just in case. I will try the 1440p, be a little cheeky, see what it does. But yeah, I'll do that later, no biggie. So yeah, so that's it on. It's on and ready. So yeah, so I'll mess with the settings, see if I can get it a certain way how I want it. But what I'll do, here we go. What can I show quickly? Hang on. Okay, you won't hear any volume or anything, so that's just let's just try that. Yeah, that's Mass Effect Andromeda. So that's just a recorded some of my gameplay that I played. So I'm looking at it, so with my eyes, not looking through the camera. A bit grainy because, you know, not the best, whatever, but it's looking really good. It's just looking how I expected it to be. So basically I just turned it into a PS4 more or less. Well, you know, the settings, it's just 1080p I set it to. Yeah, and that's it really. It looks alright to me. It looks alright. Like I said, I'll mess with a few of the settings, and I did use the splitter. I have plugged it into the splitter, so it is on the splitter, and I'll put the Series X in it as well, so I'll have to bring that one down as well, because that's one set to 4K, that one is. So I'll have to bring that down before I plug it in the telly, and then I'll just plug it in here, well, in the splitter, so I don't need to, you know, what's the name, keep plugging things out the back. Oh, one other thing as well, I I need to get, it hasn't got a VGA. It did say on the thing, it was probably another model, but it doesn't matter anyway. It could have been on the 27 inch. But I have got a VGA to HDMI converter anyway, which I do use one for my capture card, and I have a spare one. So all I have to do is just basically plug the VGA plug into the you know, the converter, and it's got a HDMI on the end, and it just turns my PC, well, my old technology PC, which I've got up here, which is that thing behind there. You can't see it, it's a Lenovo. It's an old one, an old office one. It's a nice little workhorse, but I like it. But yeah, and that will turn that one into a HDMI, because I've got it. I know it works fine because I've got it connected like that downstairs in my stream room, because that's how I've got it connected to my capture card. So through that way. So you've got to like tweak things a little bit, you know what I mean? You've got to know your stuff. You end up learning stuff, believe me, by accident sometimes. But I mean, I've been into fixing, you know, back in the day, VHSs, TVs, radios, stuff like that anyway. So I'm always good with like wires and electrics, you know, electrical stuff. So yeah, so there you go. That's it, it's working fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to have a little game of COD on it and then see how I feel, because I've done it more, like I said, because that TV kept on coming out of, you know, like the HDR thing sometimes. Well, when you turn it on, once you do it once, it's fine, but in the middle of COD, I have to turn the TV off, reset it, and do all that crap. But hopefully shouldn't get the problem with this. So, yeah, alright, and there you go. Take it easy, catch you on the next one.